My name is Stephen Halliwell, and this is a video of my interactive sample scene for the narrative module. The scene is called Winter's End and is based on Scenario 4, The Predicament. A summary of the scene content is included. However, the background to the story is mentioned in the sample script. Also provided in the script is a breakdown of the characters involved in the scene along with their characteristics. The script also includes scene setup, character motivation, and camera directions. These were aided in the interactive sample scene through the use of imagery. The scene starts on top of a rooftop, with Valak chasing Rasputin towards a waiting helicopter with the President of the USA on board. This first section is the same as Valak nears completion of the hero's journey. We will first see the critical path in which Valak follows the evidence trail and completes his orders that his Tsar sets out. If we click on Rasputin, we get the option to then click on either the President or Rasputin again. If we click on Rasputin once more, we then continue along the critical path. This path also shows the primary governing trait, as the soldier Valak is indoctrinated at a young age into the Russian army and acts as the good soldier. Valak forces Rasputin to the floor and arrests him. Meanwhile, he has a conversation with the President, who tries to explain that he is following the wrong path. Valak ignores this and proceeds to take Rasputin into custody and takes him to the palace to see the Tsar. There is more dialogue between the three main characters. This goes to show how tyrannical the Tsar has become, to the point where he would allow his second-in-command to betray him and his empire, just so he could make a point to the people. Before the Tsar finally tells Valak to carry out his duty. Here you have the option to click on either Rasputin to make one choice, or the Tsar to carry out the orders as a soldier would. This is the final choice in the critical path option. Rasputin realizes that his fate is sealed and attempts to kill the Tsar in one final desperation attempt. Valak, realizing what's happening, drops down and shoots Rasputin dead, carrying out his final order. The ending showing the Tsar sat on his throne as the absolute ruler. This part is the alternative choice on the critical path section, where you chose Rasputin over the Tsar. This would show that Valak, through his time as a soldier and gaining the rank of captain, has gained valuable knowledge over the social and political system that he serves, and that he has more to offer the Tsar than just being a plain soldier. In this case, he replaces Rasputin as second in command. The second branch you take involves clicking on the President after you've clicked on Rasputin the first time. Here the narrative is similar, with the President trying to explain to Valak that he's following the wrong path. Valak doesn't believe him, although he does have some doubts. However, he still captures Rasputin and takes him to see the Tsar at the palace. From here, again, you have two options. Clicking on Tsar to follow his orders, or clicking on Rasputin to have an alternative ending. By clicking on the Tsar, you take Rasputin to the Gulag to serve time, and you become the Tsar's second in command. By clicking on Rasputin, it shows that your primary governing traits are now being challenged by your conflicting traits, and in fact, you don't believe that the Tsar is the correct person to be in control of New Russia. You therefore tell the Tsar that you're going to carry your duty, but instead of taking Rasputin, you shoot the Tsar dead. From here, Rasputin becomes the new Tsar of New Russia, and you become his second in command. In this final section, we'll explore the third choice of choosing the president. This will show the protagonist, Valak, overcoming the road of trials and finally crossing the threshold, as his conflicting trait overrides his governing one. This leads Valak to accompany the President and Rasputin aboard the helicopter to fly back to America. Once in the White House, Valak, Rasputin and the President are sat in the Oval Office watching the events unfurl. Valak also finds out that his family, his real family, have been evacuated from Russia and brought to America, and later on a reunion will occur. The systematic destruction of the Tsar's empire is shown live on TV throughout the United States nation. This concludes the walkthrough of my sample scene.